beautiful, balmy,
nice.
balmy 50-degree day with no sun here in Ohio.
Beautiful day here in Ohio.
Getting into that Ohio gray.
It's, I was always afraid because it was so hot like 2 weeks ago. You know, I mean, it was still in the freaking 80s 2 weeks ago. And I was like, are we going to go right from 80 to 30 and not have like the, you know what I mean? Like at least like a month of fall weather.
Seems like that's very possible.
Yeah, because it seems like we're going right to the 40s now. And it's like, God damn it.
The one thing that sucks too is since they moved back the time change of like, it's still dark till 8 o'clock in the morning until, you know, like into November.
Yeah.
What are we fucking doing?
I don't like the darkness in the morning because I don't want to do anything.
Yeah. I want to feel like, hey, it's 8 o'clock. Well, but it's still dark out.
Yeah. I don't need to go to work. I don't need to go to work.
It's
dark.
sad. It's more time that I have to work outside in the dark.
Yeah.
With a fucking headlamp. That's what I do.
You're a coal miner.
I am a coal miner. Mining turds.
Mining turds. Oh,
pretty
man.
much.
I mean, we're a little late,
yeah.
So we're not going to talk about last week, but we can talk about yesterday's college football.
Congratulations to Lane on winning again. We can talk about that from last week.
Yeah, you're right. Fuck you, Lane.
Take more of our money.
Yeah, God damn it.
Because you're an asshole.
Mm-hmm.
You don't care. Apparently, I don't care about. I mean, your friends. I mean, we're not friends, but we met each other before. But your other friend sitting across from me, you know, he's got a kid, could use some extra money, but nope, just go in there and steal all of it.
Yeah,
$27 at a time. Just fucking.
He doesn't care about the rest of us. He's won already once. He didn't need to win again. So that's where my head's at.
Yeah,
you know what you do.
You know what you're doing, trying to put up 140 points.
Exactly.
Where the rest of us are
doing 130.
Can't get over it. God damn it. So fucking bad at it.
Yeah.
I'm so bad.
I felt good last week. I was like, man, I cracked the top 10 or top 6. I think I was 6th. And I guarantee this week I might be like 14th.
I haven't even done my lineup yet. So after we record this and I get home or whatever, by the time it's all done, I should have about a good 15 minutes of time to get that lineup in there.
Get that in there.
But I'm so bad at it, but I'm also so confident at it.
Yeah.
Like, fuck yeah, this is a winner.
This is a winner.
These motherfuckers getting blown out today.
The 1 week.
Might have 300 points.
The 1 week, I looked at my lineup and I was like, you know, I think this is it. But I picked like 3, you know, underdogs. And I'm like, oh man, if they could just get like a couple catches,
right,
the rest of my dudes will take me all the way. And then I might have had like 70 points. Like, man, this really backfired on me.
Mine is like I'll pick a guy outside the realm, you know, just like a back burner guy, and he'll have a huge game. Like, I made up some fucking ground now, and then like half the field has that guy. It's like, well, okay,
yep, everybody else had my same idea.
the way I equate it is almost like bowling.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you bowl the whole game, and then you look at your totals, like, oh, 70. Thought I did better than that.
Yeah. I didn't even make 100.
A gutter butters. Gutter balls. Gutter butters.
Sounds like a dirty cookie.
Made by a crack whore. Fucking street merchant.
Yeah. These are them gutter butters.
At these gutter butters, baby.
That tastes good.
Was that Boys in the Hood?
Yeah.
I suck your dick. I got these gutter butters.
Oh, God.
That was the other one. So don't be a menace to South Central. I drink juice in the hood, where he's like, I got these cheeseburgers, man. I need directions. Man, I'll suck your dick. What a great start to the show.
Oh, this is great. Great start.
If you can't start a sports show off with fellatio, what can you do?
That's why we do podcasts.
Yeah,
so we can say shit like that
on the radio.
No,
ever.
No. We would be kicked off after the very first show.
Must have been the week before that I only had 100 points.
Oh, okay.
Which
it's not
fucking
good.
embarrassing. You might as well not even pick
well, I mean,
the team.
that week you and I were 15 and 14.
Yeah.
It wasn't a good week.
I think I was 14 then.
I got you. I was last. It wasn't a good week for the old Widesiders.
We're terrible at this.
I want to win once. I set the league up. I feel like I'm owed at least one win.
It's our fucking logos on there.
Exactly. Our league.
You got the good logo. I got the shitty logo.
You got the shitty logo
that I made.
You made both of them.
I didn't make the second one. I paid for that one.
Gotcha. All right.
That's what Fiverr's for.
Nice.
Hey, this is kind of what I want. Here's some pictures. Do it. Get on it.
Get it back to me.
And he did a good job.
No, did a real good job.
I don't know, like $30 or whatever. He made all that. And I have all kinds of different.
Nice.
Put them on some shirts or something. Maybe some hats, condoms, stuff like that.
Put it on a hat. I'd wear that.
Should do that.
Yeah. A little Wideside hat.
With your job, you have a hat guy.
Yeah, I do.
Probably do that.
Yep. Got a hat guy.
Yeah.
Pretty sweet.
A Wideside hat. A shirt.
Pants.
Some underwear.
Some underwear?
Just Wideside right across the crotch.
I want sweatpants with Wideside across the butt.
Oh, yeah, the old juicy days.
Yeah. It says pink on your butt.
Wonder when because I haven't, now granted it's moved into yoga pants now, but I haven't seen like you don't see as much pink shit as there used to be because there's always pink on the ass or juicy, skank, stuff like that it would always say. That was a big deal.
I had a pair of skank sweats. That's the thing. I had a pair. I don't know when that went away. I mean, maybe after the whole guys look at our asses thing, and you put words on your ass.
Yeah.
I mean, we like to read, so put it on your butt.
A pair of sweatpants across the front just said bigger than you think.
Yeah.
But smaller than you'd like. Sports.
Gotta love sports.
Yeah. Yesterday wasn't much for good game. I mean, some teams got beat, but it was a shitty slate. I mean, nobody was really playing anybody, but
I think it proves that the Big Ten is the Big Ten. They're not
anything
good.
special.
They're not any good.
No.
I mean, this week, it's everybody's 2 weeks ago we were thinking oh man, Big Ten, 7 teams in the top 25. Oh, okay, they're pretty good. It's no, they're back to Big Ten shit. They
just hadn't played anybody that could beat them yet.
Exactly.
I mean,
the Iowa loss looks 10 times worse now with the Penn State thing, and then Purdue upsets them.
Yeah,
and then Penn State gets beat by fucking Illinois. It's
the worst overtime I've ever. I watched that fucking overtime, and it was. God. You guys are bad at football. Yeah, both of you.
Both of them.
You go into 9 now. It seems different because people think, "Oh my god, it went into 9 overtimes." Well, but at 3, it changed from what it used to be. But you have 9 overtimes. You only the winner had 20 points.
Yeah,
you had 9 overtimes, and the under still hit easily, which is get the fuck out of here.
Which is
you're
just
bad
crazy.
at offense.
You're really bad at football.
Well, and then the other thing, obviously I was reading on Twitter last night. I think I might even said it to my brother, because everybody's talking about Ohio State. They just kind of remember they've only played one above average team this year and they get beat. So let's pump the brakes a little bit. I mean,
they look good against Indiana and stuff like that.
Should they blow out their schedule? Yeah. I mean, they should, but who knows?
They're not. They're not going to.
You could tell last night that he remembered that Indiana said that they shouldn't have been in the championship or the playoffs last year. Yeah, because we're gonna pour it on you.
I feel with the way that their schedule goes out and Penn State dropping the one this last week and the one to Iowa, then you go into Penn State and then
they go
Purdue.
Ohio State goes Penn State. And then nobody. And then Michigan State. Is Michigan State, Michigan back-to-back?
Yeah.
They got 5 games left, I think.
Yeah. Either way, whatever happens, Ohio State is going to have to throttle almost every person until they get to probably Michigan.
Yeah.
Because as long as Michigan is still ranked where they're at.
Right.
And, I mean, if they get beat, if they drop one, then you're still I mean, you know what I mean? But they're going to have to throttle them. And if they win a close game with 4 of the 5 remaining games left, then there's going to be questions of, are they even good? Well, they didn't blow this team out, and they have 3 losses. You know what I mean?
And then you bring that in. If Oregon wins out, how do you?
Yeah.
I mean, we beat them.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, like, it's one of those things that you could probably say 9 times out of 10 Ohio State beats Oregon.
Probably.
It just that one time just happened to be the time that counted.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they should have got beat by UCLA yesterday.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
Yeah.
the fact that I would have to root for Oregon to get beat, like the Pac-12 even means anything. Nobody was watching that game there. That stadium was empty.
I know. It's so weird.
You guys, you don't even like sports out there.
No.
And then James Franklin loses that game, and then USC was like, fuck, we were thinking maybe to hire that guy.
Yeah.
So you could be by Brett Bielema in Illinois.
No, Brett Bielema. So you bring up the USC job, and everybody, and then even like LSU is now searching for a coach too. I would not be shocked, and nobody's really thrown the name out there of either one of those two schools. Bill O'Brien. Yeah. No, I mean, I haven't really heard the buzz with him as being the next candidate. I mean, he was
a good college coach.
He was. I mean, Penn State, he left for the NFL.
Right.
He didn't leave for a better college. I mean, Penn State was good when he was there.
He got into the playoffs, won a couple playoff games, I think. At least one. I think he beat the Bengals once, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that.
So at least has like one playoff win in the NFL.
Yeah.
But then again, as much as everybody hates him, hey, maybe it wasn't fucking him in Texas.
Yeah, after all this other shit.
Going like, fuck, maybe he was trying to get fired.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, this is our best player? I'm going to trade him for nothing.
Yeah.
Is that enough to get fired? Nope. J.J. Watt has to threaten to beat my ass before we
fire me. But again, that's what Alabama does, though, too. They bring in all these experienced coaches. They go under Nick Saban for a year, and then they go get a new job. And I don't think anybody's really mentioning his name, but they should.
I would look at him for an LSU position. He seems like an LSU fit. And of those two positions, it's one of those things, but like LSU is a great job, but it doesn't even hint at USC.
Yeah.
USC's been shit, but they have so many players. But you also get time at USC. Like, you have zero. Like, hey, you're the head coach at LSU. Beat Nick Saban next year. We're probably going to fire you because we just paid this guy $17 million to go the fuck away.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't mind writing checks.
We will handle it.
But at USC, like with Helton and stuff, you're going to get 3-4 years
to try and you know, put something
and
together.
If you just recruit LA,
yeah,
you have a hell of a team.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, and I go back to what we talked about before with any LSU coach. Recruit a freaking quarterback.
Yeah.
You have players all over the field. Recruit a quarterback. And I feel like with Bill O'Brien's experience with quarterbacks and things like that, he could probably maybe do it. And I agree with you. I think the LSU fit is better for him.
Like, if you're Bill O'Brien, you take that LSU job, you are instantly in Ohio State's quarterback room because there's two guys that...
Yeah.
There's at least two guys that are going to transfer out of there that are better than anything you got on your roster.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that, and then the Ogeron, like the rumors coming out, man, are fucking awesome.
Was he banging cheerleaders or something like that?
Yeah, he's recently divorced. Now he's getting that Go Tiger. Go Tiger.
Go Tigers.
But the one they said that was like it was a girl at a gas station. That one.
Yes.
Like, you work out, I like to work out. Maybe we should work out together. I'm married and pregnant. What's that matter? Well, it matters because her husband's like on the board of directors. Yeah. That's why it fucking matters, pal. And that just costs you your job. You were already getting fired.
Yes, but now it's public before the season ends.
Can you imagine being so bad that they pay you $19 million to go the fuck away?
I don't know if that's a problem or not. I mean,
I mean, it's awesome. Hey, they get $19 million to do nothing. But it's also like, you're so shitty at your job, I'd rather give you $19 million and just get the fuck out of here.
I don't think anybody ever thought that he was a good head coach.
No.
From the outside looking in.
When he got the job,
everybody knew he had maybe 4 years.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It's the same at USC. All his players love him. Phenomenal at recruiting.
Yep.
And he just caught lightning.
Yeah.
That's what, I mean, Joe Burrow was in a position. And Joe Brady. Like, as soon as those two guys, you take those two guys out of there.
Yeah, it's done.
Yeah.
Done and over with.
But I did, Coach JB was on McAfee, and he was talking about recruiting and stuff like that, and he's talking about Alabama. And it's a good point, with these kids and transfer portal and stuff like that. There's only one coach in the country that is not going anywhere. Nick Saban's going. He's already been to the NFL and failed. And he's not going to USC or anything like that.
No.
One, they're the greatest team in the country.
Yeah.
I mean, and their coach is the greatest coach ever in college.
Yeah.
And he's not going anywhere.
No.
He's not leaving.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it'd just be if he died.
Yeah.
Which would be tragic.
Yes.
Maybe. But,
I don't know the guy.
I don't know him personally. Seems like a dick.
Yes.
But heard a lot of the NFL players were going to beat his fucking ass.
I heard that too.
Kind of why he was getting out of there. Hey, I'll beat your fucking ass, pal.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just telling you to. No, fuck you. I make more than you.
Yeah.
If I punch you in the face, chances are they're going to side with me.
Yeah.
I guess I'll take that Alabama job.
Yeah. I'll go back to college.
So why, obviously, you win a national championship all the time. Your guys go to the NFL as level 1, and then level 2, you're not going anywhere. Because if Ohio State, say Ryan Day runs table, wins national championships this year, gets in another big recruiting class, and goes on a run, wins back-to-back titles. I don't know that any of us believe that Ryan Day is staying at Ohio State, that he's not going to the NFL.
No, I would agree with that statement.
I think when it starts getting out there, Ryan Day is going to the NFL. Like, he's not going to be. He's not the long-term coach.
No, I think Ryan Day is smart enough to not just take any NFL job.
Right.
I think that's why he is. He probably could have gotten interviews this last year.
Yeah.
I mean,
he'll get a phone call this year.
Yeah. I mean, he'll get a phone call from Chicago this year.
Yeah.
Hey, we have Justin Fields. You want to come coach him again?
Right.
I feel like it's going to be the right situation, kind of like, what do I want to do? Like with Andy Reid and the Chiefs.
Right.
He steps into a really, really good freaking team and just carry them on,
And that'd be the sad thing for him, because he will fail in the NFL. It's just the way
Ryan
it is.
D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I am a big proponent of this one, too. Hey, if you go to the NFL thinking you're going to call your own fucking plays, you're really going to fail. Because, Andy Reid does. Andy Reid was a good coach for a long time before he won anything and got fired multiple times. It is such a different thing. You call your own fucking play. Oh, you're not paying attention to defense? You're not watching the clock?
Yeah.
You can get away with clock management in fucking college. Yeah. You can't in the NFL.
Yeah.
Like, you call that timeout at the wrong fucking time, and all of a sudden you get beat.
Yeah.
Oh, I accidentally left Tom Brady 22 seconds. Yeah, he just beat you.
Yeah, I left Aaron Rodgers 37 seconds.
With no timeout.
Yeah.
Wow, he marched it right down the field, kicked the field goal and won. That's what happens in the NFL.
Yeah.
So, but it's a sad thing. Within 5 years, Ryan Day will be coaching the NFL.
Yeah, probably.
And it's kind of that Lincoln Riley's the same.
I don't know. Lincoln Riley is different to me, though.
Well, they're not good.
Exactly. Like, he has a good mind.
Yeah.
But your team is not very good. And what I mean by team is your offense has always been, numbers-wise, pretty good. Since really he's been the head coach. Look at who he's had. It's college. It's your quarterback.
Yeah.
You go through what? Baker, Kyler, what's his dick? Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
This Rattler guy, you won some games with him. Now this freshman comes in and is better.
Yeah.
So you're going to have another 4 years.
Right.
That's why you're good. I mean, that's why your numbers are good. Your team sucks. Your defense is garbage.
That was the one. I seen it online yesterday. It was a meme, and it is... Did you just die?
I think a little bit. I think my soul got out of me.
That was a snorty fuck up there.
Yeah.
But it describes it perfectly. And it just said, Oklahoma sucks. I just can't prove it.
Yeah.
And that is perfect because they are terrible, but they fucking keep winning.
And that's
probably how people felt in like 2002 with Ohio State, of like, this team's not any good, but they just keep fucking winning.
You're right. You're right. And again, when you look at the playoff committee, that's all they're going to see.
They won.
They're undefeated.
Yeah.
I mean, they're going to get trounced by any fucking team that has any sort of.
That was such an embarrassing thing yesterday. Fucking, and people wonder, why are they leaving the Big 12 for the SEC? because they played Kansas. Kansas winning that shut them out in the first half. There's nobody in the stands. So the fact that they had to put out on the radio that the gates were open and it was free. Please come down and watch this game.
Yeah.
We're winning. And then people start showing up of like, you're playing a league game and there is nobody. I can't imagine there was 1,000 people in the stands in that first half.
Yeah. It was bad.
Now there probably was more than that, but if you minused out whatever Oklahoma fans traveled, because I assume they're close to, I don't know. You get out in that middle section of flatness. I don't know. I don't know how far away they are. All I know about those areas are from tornado hunters, and they seem to be in fucking Kansas, Texas, Oklahoma. They're always, well, we're going to drive to this one, so they must be close.
Yeah.
I'm assuming they're far as fuck away from each other. But those fucking tornado hunters are always driving to them. That and probably the MILF hunter. He's probably still out there bagging MILFs. That's what I told you. That is way off fucking subject. I was talking with my brother and then last night, and they're about getting ads and shit on your phone, and I had a bad Google search yesterday because I was I'd started another Twitter page because I'm bad at our Twitter page, so I might as well start another one too. And it was just the golf side of it with George. And I was looking up because I wanted to see, like, you can get like those old golf ads. Yeah. Where it's like a set of clubs and a dozen balls for $7 fucking or what, it's like, but I Googled, I was just going to type in old golf and I typed in old gilf.
Oh,
I'm
God.
like, oh my God, what the fuck? I like 93-year-old fucking gilfs. It's like, what the fuck?
I've had a bad Google search before.
Yeah, black cock shows up all the time.
All the time. It is about a dick, but so my aunts were like, okay, well, look up tell me what you want for Christmas. Okay. So I was like, so I go and trying to get on dicksportinggoods.com.
Yeah.
I just Googled dicks.com. Just a plethora of sausage just on the computer screen.
Dicks.com.
And I'm like, oh, God, I typed in the wrong thing. And they're losing. And they're like, why would you type in dicks.com?
I didn't know what their address was.
I just, I don't know. I just was, whatever. But yeah, I had
it was when me and this back when I was still at the course, it's closed now. Me and George are in the pro shop and we're talking. This fuckwad member comes in that's always, he's okay, but he's also not okay. It's like, hey, how you doing? But you've been in here a couple minutes, get the fuck out. But he hangs. And somehow it got to talking about the internet, and he basically gave up what he likes to jerk. Now, this 70-year-old guy, what he likes to jerk off to. He's like, I just go to bigtits.com. It's like, what? You just bigtits.com. You just typed in bigtits.com. Whatever I like, I just put a .com, and I figure you guys. And then, like, minutes, after that conversation, when me and George like, what the fuck? Just like, we know each other. We don't know each other. That you should be telling me what you jerk off to. But then, like, 10 minutes later, we're on a different conversation. He's talking about viruses on his computer. It's like, well, if you just typed in bigtits.com, that's why you got fucking viruses on your computer. You use Pornhub like an adult. God. You fuck. It's like at bigtits.com,
like yeah, I've been there before.
Yeah. Totally. It's on my home screen. Bigtits.com.
So college football.
Yeah. It's fucking boring.
It was boring yesterday. I mean, there was absolutely nothing yesterday.
Well, that was the only, Oklahoma is doing what they're doing, but eventually they were going to win that game because fuck Kansas.
I think, number one, heads up play on like the 4th and 1 by the freshman quarterback to take the ball.
100% sure that was still fucking legal, but I don't know.
It shouldn't have been. It should have been blown dead. Like that was. It should have been blown dead because forward progress was stopped.
When he got blown back 5 yards.
Yeah, and the guy just takes it from him and runs. I'm like, heads up play. Should have been blown dead.
Yeah, because when is forward progress dead? When two guys hit a running back and push him back 5 yards, I've never seen that not be the end of the play.
Yeah. But it just takes it from him and runs for the first. I was like, okay.
Good on him.
Yeah, that's right. Heads up play. Help you win the damn game.
But yeah, there was just nothing yesterday of we even talked it last night, like the beginning of that Alabama game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Tennessee's put it on. It's like, yeah, Tennessee's beating them. bet Alabama still covers.
Yeah.
And they did.
Yeah, and they did.
The 25-point spread.
Uh-huh.
And they were losing well into the second quarter, and they still covered. So, now, granted, I don't think it's a weird thing. It's going to sound weird. I don't think Alabama's that good compared to Alabama.
Yeah. No,
like to other teams are going to beat a lot of other teams.
This year?
Yeah, it's just like watching there, because I've watched quite a few Alabama games this year, and watching them, it's like, boy, this just, like, they're making, there's a lot of fuck-ups happening on the field that just
don't usually happen.
Like yesterday, like Tennessee gets a 70-yard touchdown. When does Alabama give up a guy running down the sideline fucking wide open? I mean, that doesn't happen.
No.
Maybe he's senile.
Maybe
make too many duck commercials with Dion. Maybe got into some fucking yayo. I don't know. Yeah. Something's wrong.
Oh, man. But you're right, though. I mean, they don't seem the same dominance.
Yeah, it just... Not great. I mean... half their squad's in the NFL from last year, so it's still, by playoff time, I think they'll beat the shit out of Georgia.
Yeah.
Just because Georgia.
I don't buy them yet.
I mean, come on.
No, their offense.
We're good at football. You say that every year, and then when you play Alabama, they beat the fuck out of. Now, I'm not saying that Alabama doesn't do that to everybody.
Mm-hmm. The whole Georgia thing, I don't buy them. You have not played a legit, Clemson's not legit. They're not legit anymore. Your best opponent so far has been Kentucky, and you beat the hell out of them. But again, I don't know if your offense is good enough yet. Now, they play Florida this week.
Yeah.
Florida's not a very good team. But it's a rivalry game, so it's going to be a close one.
Boy, did they we lost a close one to Alabama. We're the 6th best team in the country now, and we fucking suck. They're bad at football.
The Kentucky game, it was just so... what the hell's going on? That was like a junior high.
Yeah.
Kentucky's running 10 yards pop, and we just...
Yeah, that's the Georgia thing of it's a show me thing.
Mm-hmm.
Get into the playoffs and win a game. Show me. Mm-hmm. Beat Alabama in the SEC championship game. Show me.
Yeah.
But every year you talk about how good you are, and you've never made the playoffs. You made the national championship game with Jake Fromm.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, thought he was better than Justin Fields, but okay. Yeah. But just show me that you can do it.
Yeah.
And the SEC's weak.
Yeah.
It's
not the same all around.
It's like, well, we got all these guys ranked, but it feels like they're not any good.
Mm-hmm.
Because Florida was ranked and they were shit.
Mm-hmm.
Texas A&M is shit.
Yes.
And Alabama is, instead of 100, they're like 98.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Which feels like shit for them.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is weird. Well, if they're not talking about us being able to beat an NFL team, then what are we doing?
We're bad. We're bad at this game.
Anybody who has that conversation is a fucking retard. I don't even know that you're allowed to say that anymore, but who's listening? I mean, at this point in time.
Talking about BigTits.com.
BigTits.com. You're still listening to this fucking show? Whatever.
Oh, gosh.
But I mean, because what is it next? I think next week or so is when the CFP rankings come out, and then people are going to lose their fucking mind.
Yeah.
It's like the first weekish of November, so we're getting close. Well, I don't think that they should be in there. My team is better. The last one's the only one that matters, motherfucker.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
Yeah.
The only thing that we know, and it really got pushed hard after probably people listened to the show and said we need to talk about this after our last show.
Yeah.
But boy, it seemed like a lot of people shitting all over Cincinnati yesterday.
Yeah.
No, I just don't know that they can make it. I don't know that they can compete. It's like, well, here we are.
Yep.
You're not getting in.
Yep.
The media is setting it up of like, hey, we need to start spinning this that they're a shit team because they go undefeated and we got a bunch of losses. Like if Alabama loses a close one to Georgia and you got to pick between undefeated Cincinnati and fucking Alabama.
Yeah. Yeah. You're not getting in, Cincinnati.
I mean,
you're not getting in, man. Nobody really looks good against Navy.
No, because it's a chop block.
Yeah.
And plus of like, hey, we're going to go hang 90 on a service academy. It seems shitty.
Wake Forest fucking did. 70 to
but the
49.
fucking Army scored 50.
I know they did. But I was like, 70 fucking points? Jesus.
But like Navy, like nobody beats you win by a couple touchdowns and call it a fucking day.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just what you do.
Mhm.
Plus, they got like the SEALs.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna embarrass us? We can call this fucking group of people that just fucking come in. You don't even know they're in the room with you, and they're just fucking killing people.
Oh man, I just worry about our nation's defense.
You couldn't stop Wake fucking Forest.
How can we trust you on the front line?
That's right. They're not the infantry. They're the officers.
Yeah.
So be okay.
We're good.
I was watching something of like thinking, having thoughts like that. I was sitting on a fairway mower for multiple hours, which is obviously we've had some cold weather, and at my age, as I'm getting advanced, sit on a fucking mower for 5-6 hours in cold weather,
You can't move.
and then go to get up and realize your joints don't fucking work anymore. It's like they need fucking grease to like my hip. It's like as
man.
you're kind of in that hunched over, and as you try to erect yourself and stand straight up, it's like you can feel it going. It's like, my fucking body doesn't work anymore.
Gotta get slow. Move slow.
But I was just thinking, I don't know why I had that thought, but I was like, I haven't watched A Few Good Men in forever,
Oh, yeah.
and that movie's fucking greatest. Of just the that one line about Navy. He's like, do you not like me because I'm in the Navy? Nah, I love you. Anytime we need to fight, you boys are nice enough to give us a ride.
Yeah.
Marines. Colonel Jessup.
Jessup.
That is still one of the greatest prank phone calls when they audio board Jack Nicholson's character and they fucking prank call that lady and just keep using.
Yeah. Yes.
You can't handle the truth.
You need me on that wall.
You want me on that wall.
Oh, man. So you want to talk about NFL now? Since college sucks?
Yeah, let's go to the men's league. Start out with your Broncos fucking suck at football.
I know they
Cleveland didn't have any players. And that game wasn't as close as what that score showed.
Oh, no.
It was a fucking blowout.
Yeah.
And Cleveland, obviously, their scheme and their offensive lineup. Hey, here's a running back you've never heard of. 130 fucking yards and couple touchdowns.
They're getting that Niners-esque.
Mm-hmm.
Because we don't care who the fuck's in the backfield. We have these guys up front that are pretty damn good.
Then you're going to wonder if you're the GM, go, why the fuck did we just pay these two running backs? That guy's story is fucking awesome. How
great.
He was DMing like AFL teams. Hey, just give me a chance. Give me a chance. Like, what happens with him?
Yeah.
When Hunt and Chubb, because we're not.
He goes back to special teams.
Yeah, because that's one of those things of like, I didn't even know he was a special temer. He was on the practice squad.
Yeah, he's getting
kind of need to keep him on the special teams at least.
Yeah.
But people overreact to that of like, hey, yeah, this guy did a really good job against the Broncos. Let's not act like
he's
hunting,
Chubb.
He's hunting Chubb.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hunting Chubbies.
Hunting Chubbs.
Maybe he's hunting Chubbies. He's a Chubby chaser. That's why he's so fast. He wouldn't need to be fast to hunt Chubbies.
No.
They're usually findable and very easy.
Yeah. Like that.
Yeah. But I was just like falling asleep going, Denver. Cleveland has nobody. And it's like, no. Denver doesn't know how to play football.
Yeah, they don't know how to play fucking football. You wait till the fucking second half to just try and move the ball? That's the thing that I'm like, what? What are you doing?
Teddy obviously has issues.
Yeah.
Like he can't function. Like he's hurt everywhere.
Yeah. Like he's limping.
Like how bad is Drew Lock that they're like, nah, Teddy's still our best fucking chance. He can barely fucking walk, but Drew Lock fucking sucks.
Yeah, he does suck. That team's bad.
and you're in that division.
Yeah.
Like,
the worst part about it, and I've said this, the last however long we've been doing this show, is Denver's bad, but they're not bad enough for them to get any help in the draft.
No, they're in that middle of the pack.
Middle of the pack. Like,
hey, let's pick 18.
Yeah, they're in that 10 to 17 range. It's like, well, fuck.
Yeah.
That's why we do free agent shit.
My problem with Denver is you had ample opportunity to take care of your quarterback in the draft last year.
Oh, yeah.
Ample opportunity. And you chose not to do it. I like Teddy Bridgewater.
Yeah.
but he's not your future.
No.
He's going to get you. He can get you by a couple years.
Yeah.
Be great for like if you jumped up and got a Justin Fields.
Mm-hmm.
Justin Fields behind Teddy Bridgewater.
Yeah.
Pretty good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Or Mac Jones.
Yeah.
Or,
Yep.
You got your cornerback. That's great. He's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Next year's draft class on quarterbacks.
Sucks.
Ain't nobody there.
No.
Who is it?
The dude from
That
Ole
kid
Miss.
from Ole Miss.
That's the only thing. Yeah. Spencer Rattler.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean.
Yeah. I don't get it. I don't. I really don't. The conservativeness that is on that team, like you guys started off 3-0. You played 3 shitty teams.
Yeah.
You've dropped these last 3. Going into that game, that's a must-win fucking game.
Yeah.
It has playoff implications on it because they have the
Big
same
time.
record as you do. It's got a ton of playoff implications on it.
Especially going into it looking at the Browns.
Yeah.
1, everybody's hurt.
Yeah.
2, they are in last place in their division.
Uh-huh. And they're
Like all
really
the
good
like
teams.
all of a sudden,
Yeah.
like with the now I still don't think the Bengals are they're fun to watch.
Yeah.
But let's not say that they're better than anybody else. Now they're probably better than the Steelers. The Steelers are fucking awful.
They're trash.
But just looking at it, if you're the Browns, going, oh, the fucking Bengals are up here, like
Mm-hmm.
the sights of their playoff picture is we're not winning the division. Baltimore is, and if we can't, like that was a big Cleveland loses that game. Hey, Baker, go ahead and have the surgery. We got to kind of start shutting this down.
There just was no sense of urgency until they had to. Until they had to try and make it a game, there was no the first half. What are you doing? Run the ball. We'll throw a little 5-yard across the middle, and we'll fight.
My greatest one is Von Miller questionable for next week because his feelings are hurt.
Yeah.
I don't know who's across me. I'm going to murder him.
Yeah.
You didn't.
Yeah.
You're done.
You're old, buddy.
He's had a good career.
Yep.
But you're done. They need to blow that thing up. They need to get rid of John Elway. He seems like a problem.
Yeah, because for some reason his opinion still means so much to that freaking organization.
Yeah. And it's like, well, John, you were a good, great, whatever. I mean,
whatever. You're in the hall.
Pick your adjective.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean you can evaluate him.
Yeah.
Well, this kid's got a big arm. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah. Exactly.
Who cares?
I don't. Like I've said before to anybody, John Elway is fantastic at every other position but the one that he played.
Right.
He has done a really good job drafting the other things that the team needs except for the main fucking piece. And that'll get you fired.
Yeah. And that's one of or promoted.
Yeah.
But
when you're in charge, you promote yourself.
Yeah, promoted myself. But yeah, that's it's still that Drew Lock. I mean, he's got a live arm. It's like, who has big arms? Every quarterback in the fucking NFL because it's the NFL.
Yeah.
Well, he can throw it further than them. You throwing a lot of 80-yard routes? Because what the fuck's that matter? Because 30 to 40 seems to be about it.
Oh, man.
Can you throw 20 yards to the outside sideline? That's about as hard a pass as you're going to get in the NFL.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all hard, but I mean, as far as needing velocity on that, because that's a pick six if you don't have that kind of arm. But everybody has that kind of arm because it's the NFL.
I get, and everybody, all the Denver Twitters, we need to fire all of the coaches right now. They have no quarterback. They have. I mean, it's I get it. They're not doing their job. The offensive coordinator probably needs to go because it's why are you taking just to the second half to try to do it? That makes me mad.
Well, and one of my problems is now he's doing okay, but you had a good 2-back running back stable, and you got rid of one, and then drafted another one in the second round. What do we? You could have just kept that and got something else.
Yeah. Didn't me.
Fucking morons. I don't know why. Maybe John will hire us. He probably listens to the show. He knows we're pissed at him.
Yeah, he doesn't. I text.
Yeah. Fuck, should have played baseball, fucker. But
the Broncos.
Yeah.
Did we go over our pick?
I think we did pretty. No, we haven't. I think we did okay. Let's see. You had the Jaguars +3. They won. You had the football team +6.5. They got beat. I don't think you won that, did you?
No, they.
You had the Raiders +3.5. I think that covered.
Yeah.
You had the Ravens -3. That covered. You had the Bengals minus 3.5. That covered.
Yep. I had 4-1.
I had the Colts minus 10. I had the Cardinals plus 3. I had Dallas minus 3.5. I had Pittsburgh minus 4.5. Yeah. And then I had the Vikings minus 1. I got that.
Yeah, nice job. 4-1.
Yeah, 4-1, 8-2. Is that any good?
Pretty fucking.
Fuck
Nice
you
job.
guys for all the shit talking you're doing.
Yeah. And yeah, Hurley. Fuck you, man.
Is he shit talking you?
He's like, if you just pick 2 more games, you'll do all of them, right? I was like, we do 5 apiece, man. That's just what we do.
And that wasn't true until we started hitting bye weeks.
Exactly. Fuck.
Yeah, man.
Love you, man. Sorry.
You're going to take our money and then fucking then question how we do things?
You want to be the producer? Come up here.
Yeah, drive up here.
Drive up here. Come on.
You sit in the corner and look stuff up on Google.
You won't.
BigTits.com. Be jerking off in the corner
I'm gonna wrap that back around.
of the studio / whatever we call this place.
Shop.
The shop. Shop talk.
Chop.
Probably shouldn't be doing that.
No, it's just not.
Be dead off of that.
Compliment
The Bengals beat the absolute dog shit out of the Lions. I mean, it was a bad game for the Bengals. Like, they looked like shit for a while, but the Lions are so fucking bad. I don't know. I mean, I think they will, but I don't know how they win a game.
I don't know, man.
I mean, if they didn't sneak one of those that they should,
Yeah. They play Denver here in about 3 or 4 weeks, so
that's
gonna be competitive.
whew.
They win this week, though, I think.
And then, in this week, all the good teams, like not all the good teams, but a lot of the big name teams are all on bye.
Mm-hmm.
I did like the Tom Brady thing. It was awesome what he said yesterday or whatever day it was.
What about Aaron Rodgers?
No.
Oh, okay.
About it, playing against Justin Fields. First time in his career he's starting against an Ohio State quarterback in the NFL.
Wow.
In 22 years or 20, whatever it's been. And he goes, well, I'm not going to talk a lot about, I mean, it's Michigan State week, so we're not going to talk about Ohio State stuff.
Yeah.
But it is weird that I haven't played against one. I mean, Michigan, a lot of guys that I've played against, but not many no one from Ohio State in the league. So, I mean, it was awesome just kind of how he, he stepped around it, but he also kind of,
stab a little bit in there.
But then to me, that's like, boy, it'd be funny if Justin Fields just went off.
Yeah.
And,
that'd be great. I don't like when they do the quarter like Brady versus Fields.
They're not playing each other.
They don't play each other, man.
Probably not even watching. They're not watching each other's film.
No.
Unless, like, Brady obviously been in the league for so long, maybe he watches Chicago's offense to say something to the this guy does this. Mm-hmm. Watch out for that.
Yeah, that would be the only reason. Thing. Yeah.
No, what did he say about Rodgers?
So did you listen to like the little snippet after Rodgers ran in the touchdown against the Bears?
That was awesome.
I still own you.
I fucking own you. I've always owned you. I still own you. Awesome.
They asked Brady they were talking about something, and he was complimenting Aaron Rodgers on, his game, and he goes, congratulations. I guess I heard that he was a part owner of the Chicago Bears or something like that. Like, he had a stake in the Chicago Bears or something like that. I'm like, it's awesome that you say shit like that.
That's right, because then they did say something. He's like, about the Jets.
Yeah.
I maybe just own the color green.
Yeah.
It's just like, I love fucking Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Especially now, granted, I know somebody who helps run his social media account, but that's awesome because they are killing it at it. But I love that. And I loved every bit of the Aaron Rodgers. I still fucking own you.
That's fantastic.
I know. I'm tired of the fucking Matty Ice in Atlanta. Like I'm a quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
He never says anything.
Yeah.
I love when people say shit.
Yeah.
Just talk it. Fucking
shit.
Own you.
Fucking own you.
The fact that there's a rivalry in the NFL.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, we got a rival. No, you don't. Because the NFL, I mean, nobody.
Yeah.
But that was pretty good. And then like his whole talk about, hey, this cancel culture shit. I'm above it.
Mm-hmm.
You say whatever you want. I'm not playing in your game.
Mm-hmm.
And just kind of shut all that shit down.
Yeah.
And then the picture of like everybody from Chicago fucking flipping him off.
Yeah.
Like that's the way it should be. That's what it's supposed to be.
That's what
do. Sports are.
Yes, they are angry. People talk shit. That's the best part about it.
Yeah.
If you don't like it, fucking stop me. That's the way it should be. If you don't like me talking shit, stop.
What do they got? They got a good game this week? Packers. There's not a lot of... The NFL slate's kind of how college was yesterday.
Washington.
Yeah, so they're not... I mean, like you got Bengals and Ravens, which is a big game.
Mm-hmm.
But with so many teams, there's 6 teams on bye. With so many teams on bye, it's like, there's not a lot of juice here in this. What else happened? Jacksonville got their first win. Apparently, Urban Meyer did fly back with the team.
That's probably the smartest thing he could have done.
Should have done that.
Should have done that a couple weeks ago.
But good for them. I mean, and it's a weird thing because Jacksonville always plays in London. But it seems like they have fans in London because like you're hearing the cheers and shit of like they don't have
I'm
fans
glad they
here.
won a game. I'm glad they won a game because I don't want anybody to go fucking no win.
Right.
That's just stupid.
Right.
But the fact that like I don't want Trevor Lawrence to fail.
No.
But I don't. I kind of part of me wants Urban to fail because I don't necessarily like him.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
I understand. He's very unlikable.
I don't really like the guy.
Good football coach.
Good football
college.
Coach. Yep. But the things that he does and says do not match the way that he acts and does things, and that's what pisses me off. It's like you don't pretend to be this person who doesn't make mistakes and then go finger girls' butts in the bar.
Right.
Don't do that. If you're going to do this, do that. If you want to be that guy, go be that guy then.
Yeah.
But don't pretend that you're not.
Right.
But so for them to win, I was happy for Trevor Lawrence because I don't want him to be a bust. I think that's where everybody's hinting at right now. I'm like, well, he plays for the Jaguars.
Yeah, I hate when good quarterbacks, they're like, well, he's not any good. It's like, they never had a chance.
Yeah.
You get drafted, they tell you where the fuck to go.
Yeah, unless you're Eli Manning.
And it's 5 years, they'll run you into the ground. I mean, by the time you get to your second contract, nobody wants you.
Mm-hmm.
I hate to see that because I feel like, he could be a really good NFL quarterback, but he's going to need to go somewhere.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, I'm glad they won. He's looking more comfortable.
Yeah.
I watched the London
He's starting
game
to look like an NFL quarterback.
Yep. A lot of he's starting to hit those throws that aren't wide open.
Right.
He's starting to put the ball in the tight window and making decisions. I mean, he took off and ran the other day and slid.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, you're getting it.
Yeah.
You're getting it.
That's one of those ones and you like listening to Rogers talk of that's got to be the toughest thing for college when he's like, hey, we got a seam route going, and if I can see the defender's number, the guy's open.
Yeah.
That's the NFL.
Yep.
Well, he's right on he's touching him. Yeah, but he's not looking at me, which means I can get that in there.
Mm-hmm.
That's the NFL.
Yeah.
And it takes a little bit of time to pull that trigger, especially when you come out of Clemson or LSU for Burrow and stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, but I'm used to my guys running 20 yards wide open. Well, that shit, it happens.
Yeah.
But it's like once a year you might catch that happen. But then I don't know what else happened last week NFL-wise. There wasn't any egregious shit, I don't think. I mean, the one thing that came out today is that Fitzmagic is still on fucking crutches.
Really?
Yeah, like it's still weeks.
Oh man,
of like shit. I thought it'd be about the time him to come back because with the hip subluxation, basically dislocated his hip.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why they got to say it like that. We're not all doctors. Don't use that fucking term. Hey, his ball popped out of the socket. Just say that.
Say that.
I fucking get it.
Yeah.
But they said he's. I seen like Schefter or somebody reporting that he was still using crutches. Of like, oh fuck, then that's like he might not. Be back this year.
Yeah.
That's kind of like that. Like you get into the Bo Jackson areas of like that's a hip problem that doesn't seem to be healing. Like that might end your fucking career if it's not. You're also 40, so
no shit.
I mean,
you may need your hip. Nothing egregious, I don't think, or wild. It just the fact that Derrick Henry is an absolute man.
Yeah,
he's just that guy is fucking incredible.
Well, that was the one of with the that said be egregious would be the Bills losing.
Yeah.
But then I seen people shitting all over the Bills for going for it on that fourth down at the end of the game instead of just tying it up. It was like, Hey, have you not watched what was happening? Like Derrick Henry, like they couldn't. If they lost that coin toss,
Yeah.
they knew they could not stop Derrick Henry,
Yeah.
and he was going to score. You're not even going to get the ball. Of like,
Yeah.
I feel like if we can get a yard here, we'll just try to win the game.
I think we talked last week. I freaking hate how they only rely on that guy.
That's all they have. I mean,
I understand
nobody played.
I understand the two receivers are hurt. If they could ever get healthy, that team should be fantastic.
Yeah.
You will then have the best play action game in the NFL if you can do it.
Ryan Tannehill's damn good quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
You know, once he got out from Adam Gase, the fucking moron. And you have two top 10 receivers if they could get on the goddamn field and the best running back in the game. I mean,
how do you not?
But fuck Julio. Has he even played half the games?
No. I think he's only played 2 games.
Yeah, I mean,
full games, I should say. Yeah.
And Brown, I mean, he's still shitting his pants from Chipotle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like a week later.
Yeah.
Like it came out like a couple days ago. My body is rejecting all food.
Of
like, man. And I mean, like Chipotle's got to be like people know they're going to shit their pants when they come here. But
you didn't have to tell it on national television.
Yeah. That now it's like our food was so bad it was making you reject other people's food.
What the hell's in our food?
But that would be like us going on national TV and talking to how we talk of like, well, I shit in my pants. Like, yeah, that's a professional athlete. Hey, I'm just going to let you know, if you hang me over the middle and I get tackled, I'm going to shit my pants this week. Maybe he'll just be wide open. Like, you motherfucker ain't shitting on me.
Oh, my God. That's funny. I just wish that those guys could be on the field. I want to see the offense as a whole.
Yeah.
With those guys, you could have a better play action game than the Niners, the Browns, the Vikings, all of the teams that do well with it.
Yeah.
You could have the best fucking one. Well, everybody's going to go after Derrick Henry.
Because you could have a team that would be on national TV. Because I put Julio Jones in that Matt Stafford thing. Like, nobody's seen him play because you don't see Atlanta games.
Yeah.
You know, the one except for they went to the Super Bowl that year. Obviously, he had a phenomenal year. But outside of that year, we live in Ohio.
Yeah.
Atlanta is never on TV. Like, I've never,
Yeah.
How many NFL games have you watched Julio Jones play in? Less than 5.
I mean, however many he's played on a Monday or Sunday night.
Yeah. I mean, it's like.
Or my team that.
And the same thing, obviously, being in Ohio, you see more Lions games, but most of the country never seen Matthew Stafford because fucking Lions.
Yeah.
I mean, and now they see him in LA. Oh, motherfucker, this guy can play.
Yeah.
Of like, he's really good.
He's really good at what he does.
But it's same for Julio of like, everybody knows he's the best, but nobody gets to see him play, and now he's hurt all.
Yeah.
He's a hamstring thing, which, do they ever get better?
I don't know.
The last time the guy had a early to mid-season hamstring issue that ever really got back.
No, you're not. You're
like,
not
played
at
2
all.
games, kind of tweaked it. Maybe we should shut down and get the playoffs, maybe.
Yeah. Oh, man. The AFC playoff race is good. It's fun. It's tight.
Yeah.
Tight.
Yeah.
Real fun.
It's fucking snappy.
Yeah.
And,
snappy.
Get on there, give you a good hump. But and that's the thing too with the AFC, because obviously being a Bengals fan, like the Bengals throw a wrench into fucking everything because they're not supposed to be 4-2. If they would knock off the Ravens today, they're like, what the fuck is going on in the AFC? Like, we thought we had this figured out, and like all of a sudden the Bengals are in.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah. I mean, I know that. I know that they played shitty fucking Texans. All right, and I get that those. Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Jonathan fucking Taylor, though. That fucking guy.
Yeah. They go. So they have the Niners. It's a beatable game for them.
Yeah.
Beatable game.
I'm not so sure T.Y. Hilton's not out.
Oh, really?
I may have seen that on Twitter this morning.
So you have Jets, Jags, You got the Texans again.
Yeah.
Patriots, Jags. You could win one of the games you're not supposed. If you could knock off the Titans, if you could split with them,
Yeah, you're right there.
You're right there. So I mean, even if Carson Wentz can play halfway decent,
Tell you what, with
right
having
there.
2 broken fucking ankles or whatever, where he can't run around like an idiot, he been slinging the rock all over. Of like, hey, maybe this shows. Stay in the pocket, asshole. Like we have this really good offensive line. Just fucking stay here and throw it.
Yes, please, God, stay in the pocket.
But I think I'd have to look that back up. But I think somebody reported that Ty is probably not playing today. And then Paris Hilton finally does Paris Hilton shit and gets like a 40 on IR.
Paris Campbell.
Paris Hilton. That would have been fun. That's so hot. Paris Hilton. She's got a 44-yard touchdown, then starts sucking dick in the end zone. Paris Hilton.
44-yard touchdown in her mouth.
But yeah, Paris Campbell finally has like a breakout, massive touchdown. Did he break his foot or
something like that? Yeah, lower body.
Fucking Paris Hilton.
Paris Hilton.
I don't know why, because it gets in my head because she's got a cooking show on Netflix.
Paris Hilton does?
Yeah.
Really?
So I was scrolling through to watch something.
And that's what sucks about fucking Netflix. Spend more money on better TV shows.
Like
not this shit.
Your 52 movies, one a week, have all fucking sucked.
They're awful.
That Jake Gyllenhaal movie was fucking terrible.
I didn't mind it. I really didn't.
But what was it?
I don't know. Like I get it.
At the end of it, the way it ends, I can tell you what it is. It's a way to say, we need to take responsibility. That's what it is.
You're right.
It was an hour and a half of that.
You're right.
And he's phenomenal in it.
That's what I mean.
He's great.
I think that's why it made, you acted by yourself.
Yeah. That had to cost, how much do we have to pay Jake Gyllenhaal? $15 million? That's what the whole budget of the movie is. So, because there's nothing else in it.
Nothing else in it.
I recognize one.
Yeah.
Obviously, you recognize Bill Burr on the phone.
Bill Burr on the phone.
But
there's another person I recognized too.
Ethan Hawke was on the phone.
Yeah.
But it's like, is this whole movie just okay?
Yeah.
Kind of like that phone booth movie, which I liked.
Yeah.
But now it doesn't make any sense because what the fuck is a phone booth? But that was a good movie. And I love that at the end of it's fucking Kiefer Sutherland is
Yeah.
That's a good movie.
Yeah.
I like that movie.
But I liked the Jake Gyllenhaal. I did. And I don't know if it was because of just his acting in it was fantastic.
It was great.
Or I didn't. I liked. I don't know why. I can't tell you why. But I enjoyed the movie. I was mad the whole movie. I was mad at it the whole time until the very end.
Yeah.
I was mad the whole time. I'm like, when's he gonna leave? When's he gonna leave? You can go. When's he gonna leave?
Are you gonna do something?
Yes.
Is there an action sequence in this?
Yeah.
There's not.
There's not. It's you yelling at the phone.
But
yeah, I did like it.
I mean, it's not. Yeah, but it wasn't.
Nothing happened. Like, I understand where you're coming. Like, I'm right there on that borderline of this sucked and it was good.
Yeah, but getting back of that, the Paris Hilton in my mind, because in the Netflix thing of like how they do the matches for you, like as I'm scrolling through, obviously it's Paris Hilton cooking show. It's like 97% match. Of like, I would never fucking watch that. Why the fuck is that? I'm not even rating stuff on here. Why, how are you telling me? I've not watched a cooking show.
Yeah, I've never rated anything on there either. 97% match for the Paris Hilton cooking
for
show,
me,
right? For you?
Yeah. The only cooking thing I watched was that Nailed It, and I haven't watched that for a couple of years.
That's like the baking one?
Yeah, it's like the people who don't know how to bake.
Yeah.
They try to make it. I think it's funny. But then it got old, and I don't watch it anymore. But, I'm Paris Hilton cooking. I don't know.
Yeah.
She doesn't look like she eats.
Yeah.
It's like gobbling cock. She was good at that.
Yeah. Fuck the guy in night vision. Now she has,
then you could buy it in her parents' hotels.
Yeah.
Paris Hilton going deep. 44 yards. She's blowing the ref. Why?
Why?
Seems like the last one you'd choose. I don't know where to go from there.
We can do our picks.
I don't. There's no way to go. I don't know how to come back from that. I don't know. This is a terrible fucking show. Oh God. Have some dead air while we try to Google stuff.
No, I'm up.
Oh yeah.
Did you Google answer?
Okay.
Let's go with. I'm going to give you Washington football team at the Packers. Packers are minus.
That's a tough number, but I'm gonna take the Packers. I'm going to give you this one just so you don't give it to me. The
You.
Bengals plus 6.5 at the Ravens.
I was-
Yeah, you were. You're an asshole. That's why. Wait, did that even?
That didn't make any sense.
That didn't make any sense, but I needed to get that on record.
It's on record that Seth's an asshole. What did you say? Bengals and Ravens?
Yeah, Bengals are plus 6.5.
Oh.
I feel that way too. But then it's one of those ones of
6.5, you said?
yeah, as the Ravens beat the flying fuck out of the Chargers last week of like, do they have a letdown in them?
Yeah.
Because remember, they needed a 66-yarder or 68-yarder to beat the Lions. So
your game here. Let's go. I'm going to give you a shitty game. Just for the fun of it. No, this one's a good one. Chiefs at Tennessee. Tennessee is plus 4.
I don't know what the Chiefs are. Did they suck?
I don't know. I don't know. I think they're starting to figure it out, I guess.
I'm gonna. You know what? Fuck it.
Titans.
I'm gonna take Titans plus 4. I don't know why. I don't feel good about it.
Yeah. I know you said fuck it. So I know you didn't feel good about it.
Let's give you. Oh my God, there's so many mass. Let's go.
No, I don't know.
I'm not gonna go massive.
Okay.
Colts 49ers. Colts are getting 3.5.
Coats are getting the 3.5. I will go with the Niners. I don't like that one. Yeah, okay. We'll go with that. I'll go with the Niners. I don't know, man.
That's a tough one.
I think the Colts are going to win. So I don't know why I'm going with the Niners. I know the Niners need to win to stay in the race
but
in
so
that
do
division.
the Colts.
So do the Colts. God. All right, I'll stick with my Niners. I'll stick with minus 3.5.
Yep.
Yeah. All righty. Let's go. Eagles at the Raiders. Raiders are minus 2.
I'm going to take the Raiders. I don't know what the fuck the Eagles are besides Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
He's 70% of their offense.
Yeah, he is.
He's also the running back.
Yeah.
Let's give you. Saints at Seahawks.
Yeah.
Saints are minus 4.5.
Minus 4.5.
Saints are a favorite at Seattle, which is fucking crazy.
Yeah, even with Geno
Hey, did
Smith, crazy.
we ever have a chance to talk about that loser, Russell Wilson?
About him being a piece of shit?
Yeah.
I mean, with the hand?
Well, not the hand, but I'm going to run the 2-minute drill by myself, including breaking huddles and shit on fucking.
What a fucking douchebag!
Fucking
what a
douchebag.
fucking douchebag that guy is.
Yeah, that's one of those. I don't believe. That guy's fucking filming that.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, you're in an NFL stadium.
Fucking asshole.
Got down on a knee like he was in a huddle and broke the huddle with a clap,
Mm-hmm.
and then ran a 2-minute offense by himself with no ball, knowing that people are filming him. He's a fucking loser. Somebody should cut him.
Yeah. God, no,
not from the team, but
no, like with a knife.
Yeah,
I'm with you.
Fucking loser.
I'm still going with the Saints at minus 4.5.
Yeah, I don't know what either of those teams are. Like Saints come in, blow somebody out, and then lose to the fucking
Just the line. Let's go. Jets at the Patriots. Patriots are minus 7.
I got to take the Patriots. I mean, I'll tell you what, with you giving me that game, I'll give you another one that's not crazy, but we're going to be getting into the crazy ones.
Yeah, I know we
are. Falcons at Dolphins. Falcons are minus 1.5.
The fact that the Falcons are favored is shocking. Like, I know the Dolphins are bad.
Bad.
I know the Dolphins are bad.
Bad.
I'm going to go with the Dolphins.
All right.
I'm going to go with the Dolphins. I don't think Falcons.
No. I mean, with the Dolphins of like all the Deshaun talk, like I feel bad for Tua. Like I never thought he was going to be that good in the NFL. Like I thought he'd be okay.
Mm-hmm.
But they like, oh, you started 6 games for us now. Of like, let's talk about trading for Deshaun. Like, Like, this guy didn't even have a fucking chance. And then everybody's like, well, they should trade him to Washington. It's like, you're going to trade him back into Fitzmagic?
Yeah.
I mean, you're fucking.
Can't get away from this guy.
Because Tua was so out, I'm not going to Detroit. Like, well, fuck, you ended up in Miami, man. That ain't much better. Like, they haven't been worth a fucking forever. So,
I will give you the Panthers at the Giants. Giants are +3.
Oh my God. That is I mean, I can't pick the Giants. The Panthers are fucking hot garbage.
Yeah.
But I gotta pick them. Because, I mean, the fucking Giants.
Yeah, they're not good at it. Playing.
They are not.
All right, give me the big spread. One of the two that are left.
Detroit Lions at the LA Rams. LA is minus 16 and a half.
There's
also a bigger one.
I know there is, so thank you for
I assume that's what I'm getting.
No, you're done. I gave you yours.
Oh.
Yeah, I wasn't a prick. Thank you.
So now I'm a prick.
I gotta go with the Rams. I mean, I'm sorry.
Actually, the one I gave you, I think, is an easier game to pick than the smaller one.
Yeah, it is.
Because I think the Rams are like Stafford's on the. I'll fucking show you, motherfuckers.
Yeah,
kind of. You know.
Yeah, I'm going with the Rams because of that. That's in my mind. I know minus 16.5 is a crazy fucking number for the NFL, but that's where I'm at.
Well, just for the hell of it, let's talk about these two big ones. So the Bears are getting 12.5 at Tampa. I think I'd have to take Tampa. Really?
Mm-hmm.
Where I'm about. Ooh, I like that.
I would. I mean,
I don't.
He didn't look bad.
No, he looks fine.
Looks fine.
But they also still don't score points. I mean,
no, they do not. And Tampa,
their defense
last year. Again, I'm not saying they're going to fucking win. I'm just saying they're going to cover the 12.5 point spread.
Right.
I think they could do that. I think it's. I mean, even if it's a 10-point game, I still. You know what I mean? So.
All right, so I'd be on Tampa, and you're on the Bears. The other one, this is just fucking stupid. This is the NFL.
Yeah.
It's a fucking National Football League.
Uh-huh.
And the Texans are getting 19.5 points from the fucking Cardinals. I don't understand that. You have to take Texans,
right?
How the fuck can you?
I mean, they got beat 31-3 last time.
I understand, but it's still football.
Yeah.
Ish. That's a fuck. I mean, you know.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I think that'd be the Texans. I would have 19.5 points. Freaking
NFL game. Because the way I would see that is the Texans being up like 24.
Yeah.
And then, the Cardinals being up 24, and then the Texans catching some bullshit touchdown with a minute left that makes it 17. That's how I see it happen. Like, it's going to be a blowout.
Oh, yeah.
But then there's just going to be some garbage time touchdown that. But they put that number on there because they need you to take the Texans. Yep. So I'm also falling into the
what they want.
Yeah. Sons of bitches at FanDuel.
Bastards in FanDuel.
And they're shorting my points because there's no way that I'm not winning every week. Yeah. They're not giving me all my points. I need to get a hold of FanDuel. I feel like there's an opportunity missed because the pick in the defense is just stupid.
We need a kicker.
Put the special teams, like when you pick a team defense, you get the special teams. And figure out 45-yard punt gets you, or do it on the net. If it's over 40 yards, you get a point on the net. If maybe you get 2 points if they get one inside the 10, 1 point inside the 20.
Yeah.
And then just give us the field goal kicker points.
Yeah.
So when you choose a defense, you're also like you choose the Ravens defense. Well, is this a day that they're going to kick 6 fucking field goals? Because they do that more than anybody.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think it'd be cool.
You're leaving a stage of the game out there that would be very easily to get points in.
Yeah.
And I mean, do that.
Yeah.
So I'm sure they're listening because obviously they want to sponsor us, but it's not illegal here in Ohio. But when it does, they'll be coming a knocking.
I think so.
They like what we talked. Who else has talked about Paris Hilton blowing somebody in the end zone of a Colts game? What other sports show in the country has talked about that?
Not one, because they're not like us. They're not wild.
They're not good. Not Wideside, Widesiders.
Wide.
there anything else that happened?
I don't.
Did you shit your pants this week at all?
I did not.
I did not either.
I was close.
Did you?
I was close. I was super, super close at the point where I had to stop in the hallway because I thought it was coming. I thought no, I wasn't coming. I thought the poop was coming out of my butt.
I thought
No.
I was coming.
No. I know.
I had to stop because I thought I was coming.
I thought
I got to shit, but it feels so good.
no, I'm walking down the hallway to the bathroom, and I had to stop and like clench and make the feeling go away so I could make it the rest of the way. Yeah, and I had to change my pants because of the big oyster spot in front of them.
I had to stop because I was coming.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Why wouldn't you listen to this shit?
I'm so good. I'm so glad that just happened. If you thought me saying Paris Hilton blowing somebody was something, Seth would almost shit his pants and it came in his pants.
At school.
At school. Oh God.
Oh, God, fantastic.
Shit.
Oh.
It was good times.
Very good.
Yeah. I don't know if we can go anywhere else from there.
I think so.
All right.
Whiteside.